Hello students. So in the last video we have completed the first chapter of your geography. Today we are going to discuss the question answers. With this we will be completing your 3 chapters in social science, one in history, one in pol science and one in geography. So geography, the first chapter that we have completed, I hope you have understood the chapter, and the chapter was quite simple. Our environment. So there were many interesting things in this chapter. There were certain diagrams, certain details that were given. Children, you have to do all these details in your notebook and you have to draw the diagrams as well. That means please be very sure that these diagrams you are drawing in your notebook. Now we start with the discussion of the question answers. So children, first question, what is an ecosystem? I have already told you ecosystem. The in one of the boxes the explanation is given, but still I am just for your reference I am giving the answer. The system that is formed by the interaction of all living organisms with each other and with the physical and chemical factors of the environment in which they live, all linked by the transfer of energy and material, is called an ecosystem. Children, the explanation is already there. You can search from the chapter. I am not giving you the page number. There are only 2 pages that the chapter is extended to. That means you can easily find out the answer. Second question, what do you mean by natural environment? Children, the basic components and organism that are naturally present in the environment um, without any human involvement, like land, water, air, plants and animals. It is all included in the natural environment. Okay children, again I am telling you, all that is naturally present in the environment, basic components and organism naturally present, land, water, air, plant, animal, this is all natural. Okay, now we come to the third question children, which are the major components of the environment? So major components of the environment children, it was there: natural component, air, water, land and living thing; human made components, that is created by human being, got it, and human components, that is the human population. Children, this in this question, although it is not mentioned here, but you have to make the diagram. Yes children, the diagram that we have discussed, that was there on the second page, that diagram you have to do. So please, you cannot avoid it. Do draw the diagram as well, major components of the environment. Next question, again very small, very simple question. Give 4 examples of human made environment. So human made environment, you have buildings, yeah, anything you can mention. I'm just giving you an example, you can mention it on its own. uh, Buildings, parks, industries and bridges. Okay, so these are included in the human made environment. Children, all these you have to write down in your notebooks. Okay, now we are discussing question number 5. What is lithosphere? Okay, so what is lithosphere? The solid crust or the hard top layer of the earth is called the lithosphere. Okay, the top layer of the earth, hard and top layer of the earth. You know, we have already discussed it. Lithosphere, जो भी land पे जितने भी चीज़ें बनी हुई है, it is all included in lithosphere. It is made up of rocks, minerals, covered by thin layer of soil, सो वेरियस लैंड फॉर्म्स आर देयर ऑन द लिथोस्फेयर. आपको पता ही है, माउंटेन्स हैं, प्लेट्यूज हैं, प्लेन्स हैं. मैंने आपको बताया था व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन माउंटेन्स एंड प्लेट्यूज एंड प्लेन्स. ओके, आई हैड ड्रॉन इट ऑल्सो इन वन ऑफ योर video sessions that we had. You can just go through it once. So lithosphere you can understand very well. Now, which are the two major components of biotic environment? Just a minute, children. So biotic environment में क्या क्या चीज़ें आती हैं? Yes, children, you all know it very well. It was again given in a box. Biotic environment. Plants and animals are the two major components of the biotic environment. Plants are there and animals are there, which are the major components of the biotic environment. Okay. Then you have biosphere. What is biosphere? I hope you all know it very well. All these explanations are very clearly given there in your note, in your book, in the chapter. So just try to find out the places where these explanations are given. Otherwise, I know you all can very well write down the answers on your own. I have already discussed. I'm already discussing it here. Biosphere or the living world is the narrow zone of Earth where land, water, and air interact. All the interaction between the three major components of the environment, land, water, and air, interact with each other to support life, and the plant and animal kingdom together form the biosphere. Plants also and animal kingdom also, both of these together form the biosphere. Hope the explanation is clear to you, children. Now we come to the next part. Of course, this is here you have to choose the correct answer. Which is not a natural ecosystem? Desert and forest तो है ही natural, भगवान ने दिया है. लेकिन ये एक्वेरियम कहाँ से आता है बच्चों? We make it ना, जिसमें वो शीशे का एक बॉक्स बना होता है and the fish is always seen swimming inside. So that is what is the aquarium. Okay, I hope you all know that. Many of you might be having it at home also, ना? Aquarium है घर पे? Yeah, of course you might be. Now, which is not a component of human environment? Human environment का component क्या नहीं है? मतलब जो human beings ने बनाया है. Human beings ने क्या बनाया है? Land बनाया है human being ने? No. Religion, हाँ, religion human being ने बनाया है. कौन हिंदू है, कौन मुस्लिम है? God has not said. It is the human being who have made the religion. And then community. High community, low community. I'm sorry. This is not the answer. I mean, this is incorrect. Got it? Religion and community human being ने बनाया है. Land, पहला answer is aquarium, second is land. Land तो भगवान ने दिया ना हमको. Remember the lithosphere that we were doing? Yes. So land is made by human beings. Actually we are at home ना children, online classes are going on, तो kitchen में खाना भी बन रहा है ना. So I have just put the dal on the gas. It was just on lighter note. City की आवाज़ आ रही होगी आपको, so you can understand. So after discussing this now, then I'll go to the kitchen. Which is a human made environment? Human made environment, इसमें से देख लो क्या क्या है. Again a very simple thing. माउंटेन हमने नहीं बनाया है, सी हमने नहीं बनाया है, सब गॉड ने बनाया है. हमने क्या बनाया है? हमने रोड बनाया है. ह्यूमन मेड. क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 चिल्ड्रन, जस्ट सी. विच इज़ अ थ्रेट टू एनवायरनमेंट? सबसे ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम किस चीज़ से हो सकती है? प्लांट. जितने ज़्यादा प्लांट होंगे, क्या उससे ह्यूमन बीइंग को प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है? नो चिल्ड्रन, नॉट एट ऑल. ग्रोइंग क्रॉप्स, इट्स वेरी गुड. जितना क्रॉप ग्रो करेंगे उतना अच्छा रहेगा हमारे लिए. सो व्हाट इज थ्रेट? हमको डर किस चीज़ से है, हमको परेशानी किस चीज़ से है? इट इज़ ग्रोइंग पॉपुलेशन. ठीक है चिल्ड्रन. So this we have completed. Next we have the match the following. आई थिंक यू ऑल कैन डू इट वेरी वेल. बहुत तो आप लोग आराम से कर सकते हो, बट स्टिल फॉर दोज हु कैन नॉट डू इट, आई एम डूइंग इट फॉर यू. बायोस्फेयर, natural narrow zone where land, water and air interact. Atmosphere, blanket of air which surrounds the earth. Hydrosphere, पानी जहाँ पे है, domain of water. And environment क्या है, all our surroundings. Now children, you all can see man modifies his environment. ठीक है, इसका कारण देना है. You have to give the reasons, isn't it? That man is modifying his environment. अपने आसपास के environment को the man is changing according to his needs. Okay, so man is modifying his environment, and why he is doing so? Because to support life system, हमारे को जिंदा रहना है तो उसके लिए the environment safe होना चाहिए. He builds houses to live in and industries to work in which so he is building houses जहाँ पे वो रहता है, and industries भी बनाते हैं to work in which modifies the environment, and also its mineral wealth. Human have also used the fossils for their own development. Fossil को वो use कर रहे हैं ना, because petrol and all that is coming from the natural environment. Human beings are using that to the fullest. Human have also used the fossil for their own development, disturbing the ecological system and animal habitat. अभी क्या हो गया है बेटा, इकोलॉजिकल सिस्टम, इकोलॉजी, ठीक है, द ह्यूमन, द प्लांट, द एनिमल्स, एवरीथिंग इज मेंटेनिंग अ बैलेंस. सो व्हेन देयर इज अ डिसबैलेंस बिटवीन ऑल दीज कैटेगरीज, then it is a disbalance, and the life becomes disbalanced. So animals, they depend on each other. What are the reasons for that? Plants and animals are interdependent on each other because plants are the producers and animals are the consumers. So plants are consuming some things, animals are consuming some things. आदमी एनिमल को खाता है, एनिमल प्लांट को खाता है. सो दे आर इंटरडिपेंडेंट ऑन ईच अदर. ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड, बिकॉज प्लांट्स आर प्रोड्यूसर्स एंड एनिमल्स आर द कंज्यूमर्स. प्लांट्स जो हैं वो हमको फ्रूट्स भी देते हैं, वेजिटेबल्स भी देते हैं, and we are utilizing all this for our benefit. Got it? And what we do, we exhale carbon dioxide. हम जो एक कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड निकालते हैं, when we take out carbon dioxide, so that helps the plant, because plant inhales the carbon dioxide. Got it? So this is what we have done in give reasons. Okay children, so here we have completed the discussion of all the question answers that were given here. In case you have any doubts, you can anytime get in touch with me. One very nice activity is given here. I would like you to see this activity. those who are good in drawing, they will find this activity very interesting. Imagine an ideal environment, like as an environment you have to imagine where you would like love to live. आप रहना पसंद करोगे, यू विल बी एंजॉइंग बाय लिविंग इन सच एन एनवायरनमेंट, और आपको वो एनवायरनमेंट का पूरा पिक्चर बनाना है. यू हैव टू मेक द पिक्चर ऑफ दैट एनवायरनमेंट. ओके चिल्ड्रन, नाउ एज वी हैव कंप्लीटेड दिस चैप्टर, एक एक चैप्टर सब में हो गया है. एंड अभी वी आर डिस्कसिंग विद द जोग्राफी चैप्टर 1. We have completed the geography chapter 1. So what I felt is, let me start with the second chapter in geography. Okay children, दो chapter अभी मतलब कि we have to proceed with all the subjects ना. So let me complete one more chapter in geography. I hope you all find the geography chapters very interesting, so I'm just going through it once. Okay children, let's start the second chapter. So students, I told you that first chapter we have completed. So now here I am with the second chapter. One of the very interesting chapters. The first chapter was also very interesting and very simple chapter. It is very easy to understand these chapters. That is why interior of the earth, we have talked about our environment. Now we will be talking about the interior of our earth, inside in the earth. What do we have inside our earth? We will be talking about that in detail. Okay children, so first let us understand one very nice fact is given here. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. Deepest mine in the world is in South Africa. इमेजिन चिल्ड्रन, माइंड में क्या मिलता है? खदान आपने सुना है? या आई एम टेलिंग यू इन हिंदी सो दैट यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड इट ईजली. व्हाट इज देयर इनसाइड, डीप इनसाइड द अर्थ. ठीक है, आप जब अर्थ के अंदर में जाते हो तो आपको क्या चीज़ मिलती है? व्हाट डू यू फाइंड इन द डीप माइंस? सो बहुत अंदर तो आप जा ही नहीं सकते हैं, बिकॉज बहुत अंदर तो इट्स वेरी हॉट ना. As you can see, it is very clearly mentioned here that deepest mine is in South Africa. It is about 4 kilometer deep. 4 kilometer, सोचो बच्चों कितना अंदर होगा. And it is very difficult. आपको थोड़ा सा अर्थ के अंदर जाओगे तो आपको इतनी गर्मी लगती है. बहुत ज़्यादा अंदर तक आप कैसे जा सकते हो? So in search for oil, what happened? The engineers have dug a hole about 6 kilometer deep. Oil चाहिए था ना, तो 6 kilometer अंदर तक they have done the digging. So the scientists thought that they will reach to the center of the earth. Earth है ना, earth is in a round form, okay? सो गोल फॉर्म में अर्थ है, तो सेंटर ऑफ द अर्थ तक पहुंचने के लिए इन्होंने क्या किया? खूब सारी खुदाई की. लॉट ऑफ डेप्थ, इन डेप्थ देयर वाज डिगिंग. अर्थ के बीच तक पहुंचने के लिए पता है व्हाट यू हैव टू डू? यू हैव टू डिग 6000 किलोमीटर्स डीप ऑन द ओशन फ्लोर. पहले तो ऊपर पानी है. ओके चिल्ड्रन, पानी के नीचे क्या है? पानी के नीचे अगेन यू हैव अ वेरी थिक एक्यूमुलेशन ऑफ अ डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ अ सॉइल, बिकॉज पानी के अंदर है तो उसका मेजरमेंट बिल्कुल अलग टाइप का होगा. एंड देन यू गो टू द इंटीरियर ऑफ द अर्थ. तो चिल्ड्रन हियर वी विल बी अंडरस्टैंडिंग. जस्ट सी, Earth, you know, as we all know it very well, it is a dynamic planet, and Earth is continuously undergoing changes. Inside and outside there are a lot of changes. So what is there inside the Earth? What is Earth made up of? ठीक है, अर्थ में क्या क्या चीज़ें हैं, एंड what is there inside the earth. In this chapter we will be understanding about that. Okay, that will make your things very easy. आपको समझ में आएगा कि इतना बड़ा सा जो अर्थ है उसके अंदर में कहाँ तक जाना है और क्या क्या करना है, वो आपको बहुत आसानी से समझ में आएगा चिल्ड्रन. Got it? So you will understand this, the interior of the earth in this chapter. Let us see what all things are there inside the earth. The first thing that you need to understand is, you just see this diagram that is given here. Can you see this diagram? I'm sorry children, just a minute. तो आपने देखा, you might have studied about the structure of earth, and अभी last chapter में that we have studied lithosphere है सबसे ऊपर में. Okay, and then you have अभी crust है ना, ये ऊपर की जो चीज़ें हैं एनवायरनमेंट में जो है दैट वी हैव ऑलरेडी स्टडीड. लेकिन अभी अंदर में क्या क्या चीज़ें हैं, दैट इज़ व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी इन दिस चैप्टर. सो लिथोस्फेयर आपको पता है. ठीक लिथोस्फेयर के नीचे वी हैव मैंटल. मैंटल के नीचे वी हैव कोर, मैंटल बाउंड्री. देन वी हैव द आउटर कोर एंड देन वी हैव द इनर कोर. इनर कोर आप देख रहे हो बच्चों कितना रेड है ना, इट इज़ वेरी हॉट. It is very hot. Nobody can go till there, of course. उतना वो नीचे तक तो कोई पहुंच नहीं सकता ना. Now just see very nicely. It is explained here with the help of an example, children. Just like an onion. जैसे प्याज होता है ना, प्याज. So the earth is made up of several concentric layers. बहुत सारे layers हैं अर्थ में. Okay, प्याज में होता है ना एक एक परत निकलती चली जाती है. In the same way अर्थ में भी लेयर वाइज बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं. एंड वो क्या क्या है, अभी जस्ट नाउ वी हैव ऑलरेडी डिस्कस्ड अबाउट इट. यू हैव द क्रस्ट, यू हैव द मैंटल, यू हैव द कोर, मैंटल बाउंड्री, देन यू हैव द आउटर कोर एंड देन यू हैव द इनर कोर. ऑल दीज थिंग्स आर पार्ट ऑफ अर्थ. गॉट इट चिल्ड्रन? सो यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट हाउ डज दिस अर्थ वर्क. सेवरल लेयर्स आर देयर. एक के ऊपर एक परत चढ़ी हुई है ना, वन ऑन द अदर, वन इनसाइड अनदर. एंड अपर मोस्ट लेयर ओवर द अर्थ सरफेस इज कॉल्ड एज द क्रस्ट. अभी चिल्ड्रन फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स ही आपको आ सकता है. ठीक है, अभी फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स तो नहीं. सपोज 1 मार्क क्वेश्चन इट कम्स, what is the uppermost layer of the earth called as? So what you will say, it is the crust. It now imagine children the earth crust that is there at the uppermost layer, and how long it is. It is 35 kilometers children. Just see the crust is mentioned here and it is 35 kilometers. एंड ओशन मास पे ओशन है पूरा 35 किलोमीटर. अभी तो ओशन इज सो डीप ना चिल्ड्रन, तो ओशन में ये सिर्फ 5 किलोमीटर है. अर्थ से जब खुदाई करना शुरू करेंगे तो 35 किलोमीटर्स तक क्या है, खाली क्रस्ट है. ओके, पानी के अंदर तो खुदाई करना पड़ेगा, 30 किलोमीटर्स तक तो पानी ही है. उसके नीचे और 5 किलोमीटर जाएंगे तब वहाँ पे जाके क्रस्ट ख़त्म होगा. ओके, then you have the minerals. क्रस्ट में क्या क्या सामान मिलता है आपको. कॉन्टिनेंटल क्रस्ट, ये देखो यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है, कॉन्टिनेंटल क्रस्ट इज देयर एंड कॉन्टिनेंट इज देयर. सो अभी अर्थ में क्या क्या, व्हाट ऑल मिनरल्स डू यू गेट ऑन द अर्थ सरफेस. इट इज सिलिका एंड एल्यूमिना. क्या मिल रहा है, यू आर गेटिंग सिलिका एंड यू आर गेटिंग एल्यूमिना. That is how the earth surface you will find the chemical, the minerals that are there. It is called as सियाल. क्या कहते हैं, सियाल. क्यों कहते हैं, it is divided into 2 parts children. Si is silica and Al is alumina. Got it? So silica and alumina, you have the सियाल that is there, the upper crust of the earth. Very clearly it is mentioned here. What are the mineral constituents of the upper crust मतलब कॉन्टिनेंटल मास का, ये देख लो यहाँ पे पिक्चर इज हियर बेटा. ये क्रस्ट देख रहे हो, क्रस्ट में क्या क्या मिलता है आपको? सियाल. You get sial on the crust, and sial is a mixture of silica and alumina. Mainly silica is there and magnesium. ओशन क्रस्ट, ठीक है, ये तो जमीन पे. सियाल यू विल गेट ऑन जमीन, मतलब वॉट एवर लैंड फॉर्म इज देयर, लिथोस्फेयर पे यू आर गेटिंग सियाल. एंड व्हेन यू गो टू हाइड्रोस्फेयर, पानी के अंदर जब जाएंगे, देन यू विल फाइंड सिलिका एंड मैग्नीशियम. सो SI और MA को मिला के क्या बन गया? सीमा. सियाल एंड सीमा, सिलिका एंड मैग्नीशियम. Yes children, so I know you all are understanding it very clearly and you will be able to explain it. For your convenience I am explaining it once again. The upper crust is called as sial, the lithosphere that is there, and then you have sema, that is silica and magnesium. Sial means, when you break it into two parts, it's silica and alumina, and sema is silica and magnesium. Got it? So these are the two parts that you first. Figure 2.2 देख लो बेटा, this is figure 2.2. Yes children, you have to make this diagram in your notebooks. So this is called as sial and this is called as sema. Got it? So आपको समझ में आ गया सियाल क्या है, सीमा क्या है? I'll use another color once. This, just a minute children, this is, I used another color ना, यहाँ पे रेड में रेड दिख नहीं रहा था. सियाल, सिलिका एंड एल्यूमिना, एंड ओशन के ऊपर आपको क्या मिल रहा है? सीमा, सिलिका एंड मैग्नीशियम. ओके चिल्ड्रन, आई होप इट इज क्लियर. And now here I am writing one thing. Make it in, कहाँ बनाना है? Yes, please make it in notebook. Got it children? तो ये आपको बेटा बनाना है. Please write on the notebook, in your notebook, and that is how you will be completing your exercises. Got it? Of course I'll post it on the snap homework also, but for the meantime, to understand, I have written it here, so you have to make it. Crust के नीचे क्या है बेटा? Just beneath the crust you have the mantle, and mantle extends to 2900 kilometer. Crust के नीचे जो है 35 kilometer below. So below the crust, what are you getting? Is the mantle. It is extending up to 2900 kilometer below the crust. Children, what happens here is that isko today what we have understood is crust, सीमा and सियाल. Mantle के बारे में we will be studying in the next class. Got it children? First try to understand the uppermost layer of the earth, crust, and how it is operating. Okay children, mantle के बारे में we will be studying in the next. Till then, please understand about the working methodology of crust. Got it children? And do make this diagram. If you have color pencils, please don't use crayons. हाँ, crayon से क्या होता है ना, पूरा गंदा हो जाता है. I mean it gives a very shabby look. So if you have color pencil, please use that color pencil and make this diagram in your notebooks. Okay children. Thank you so much children. We'll continue in the next video.